Advisory Committee, the
Okay.
EAC.
Yep.
I don't know if you all saw that one of the members resigned. So
Yeah.
I did a little investigating because I had to miss the meeting since I was out of town last week. And I think we need to sort of come together as a council and decide that we are going to empower the EAC with helping advise us on how we spend tax dollars on education in the city. And maybe I haven't done a very good job of letting the principals know that that's the case. And I seem to get a feeling that they're not working very closely together. The principals are not, and working with the EAC. And I don't know if if it's just communication from us or, and Jim Kellum is here too from the EAC. I don't know if we want to ask him to speak to it since you were there. But I think one of the things that I was told was that a couple of the principals feel that they can just basically come to City Hall and ask for something that they need without going through the EAC. And there doesn't seem to be a real good spirit of cooperation there. I'm not quite sure how we want to address it, but we need to, if we're going to expend taxpayer dollars, which we are.
So did you ever find out why the person resigned? You didn't find out in particular?
Let me see. Email here. Another member was actually contemplating resigning as well, and I talked to her, and I think they feel that they've been very successful, like in Orange Beach and Gulf Shores, that it's been very successful in working with the city and the schools down there. And it's down there, the effort is led by Angie Schweiger, who's on the school board. Well, we don't have that here because Bob Callahan's not present. He hasn't been to any of our meetings, the EAC meetings. He didn't come when the council awarded the money to the schools. We didn't have representation from the school board there. Stephanie Harrison, who's with the Baldwin County Board of Education, reported to the EAC that in Daphne, the principals are working very closely together, and in fact have come together and decided that they wanted to introduce Spanish instruction K through 12. And so the principals all worked together, made that decision, went to the city council, asked the city to purchase Rosetta Stone for the schools. We're not getting that same kind of cooperation here, and I don't know if it's if it's that just historically they've been able to, different principals here have been able to just come to the council or come to the mayor and request funds or request resources, whatever they've done. If it's historically they've been able to do it that way and they feel like they can still do it that way. But it kind of, in my view, kind of minimizes the role of the EAC. And we have charged the EAC with helping us and advising us, on how to, how to expend city resources in the schools. So, I mean, it's kind of complicated. It's a little bit complicated, especially if we're going to continue. So,
I know over the years, major purchases like that's what they're talking about. They would approach the council like we have a 5-year commitment on building a building for the sports, and we partner with them. We put sidewalks in and do things, and they pay for the materials and furnish labor, security and so forth at the football field. But all those things are just part of, I guess it is like you were saying, the request that go to the council from a letter, which Visa, when they were moving in, requested from the city council to put new shelving in the library. Well, it didn't make the cut, of course, but then they found money somewhere else and put shelving in the library. But I guess that's what you were saying.
The bottom line is we spend a lot of money. We put a lot of money and resources into our schools, whether it's through the in-kind, through labor.
Yeah, I was going to ask the question.
We put a lot already into our schools, and then on top of that, we allocate